What is going on, everyone? Basic67 here, and we got some more DanganRonpa V3 goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Jinjo just went ahead and translated the magazine for us, so we are going to read it. I'm going to go ahead and shout out some of you guys real quick. Shout outs to Tatsuyo Dragneel. Tatsu-chan, you're awesome for sending me the link to the article. Also, Golden Witch, of course, for all the screen caps, you're awesome too. And, oh, let me read what she said right here. People jokingly called Inventor BDSM Junko and Kibo Hopebot. Now look at the Candle and Ladder's name. So that's funny. BDSM Junko. It kind of looks like it. And shout out to you, Makoto Nagi, for telling me that this is the ultimate dictator, not the ultimate president. It translated into something different later on. And shout out to Easy Mode, because not only did you send me a link to this article that I'm about to read, but you also sent me a link to DanganRonpa Killer Killer, which I'm about to be reading that, of course. And if you guys want to go ahead and send me some links, if you want to send me some info, screen caps, whatever, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It's at BlazingKid67, and of course, I will shout you guys out. So let's go ahead and jump into this motherfucking article. So we have the main protagonist here at the bottom of the screen. Pay attention, guys, because we have the fan favorite right here. The ultimate playboy. The ultimate playboy is what we're going to call him. Right now, we don't know what his ultimate talent is, but everyone loves him so far, including myself. He has a Nagito look to him. He has that Nagito style, so, you know, he's automatically going to be the fan favorite from the beginning. I mean, look at him in this screen cap on page 2. Is that not Nagito? Doesn't he look like a Hollister model? He's Nagito if Nagito became a model for Hollister clothing. Like that. That is exactly what Nagito would look like. And on the bottom here, we have the box for the limited edition. Now, in the last video, when I was talking about the talents being revealed and such, it talked about the limited edition box, but we didn't really get a good picture of it. But now we can kind of see it a little bit better down on the bottom right of your screen here. And it looks awesome. I need it. I want it. Now, hopefully we get an English version of it, please. That would be awesome. So we have the ultimate dictator here, and then the ultimate inventor. She looks awesome, dude. Oh my gosh, she looks so cool. She's even got the candle. The BDSM is real in this one. It's real on this one. And then we have Kibo here, the ultimate robot. And then we have, of course, the bug catcher. Look at him, and he's catching stuff. A live action picture. And then we have the ultimate detective down here on the bottom left. Ooh, Kirigiri up here on the top left. Okay, we're gonna have to read what Jinjo just translated here in a minute. And then we have the ultimate cosplayer. Look at the cosplays in the back. Is that Hatsune Miku? Is that Hatsune Miku? Then we have the ultimate martial artist, I'm gonna call her for short. And the ultimate folklorist. I've already got them memorized. The ultimate housekeeper. The ultimate school nursery teacher at the bottom. I did not guess that. I did not guess that one. Or actually, she's not housekeeper. She's a maid. Chisa is a housekeeper. She's a maid. So there is a difference. We have the ultimate astronaut on the bottom of the screen here. And then the ultimate tennis player, of course, which is awesome. The ultimate magician on the top, which I think it was Easy Mode was telling me that he wanted to see like some kind of wizard or magician in this game, and they gave it to him. And then we have the ultimate art club member, or the ultimate artist. Then of course we got the Monokuma and the Monokumas. So wow, just wow. Oh, look at that though. That's a nice picture of them. Really like that. Really like the artwork in this magazine. The artwork is just tremendous. If we just flip through this real quick, it's really good. I just love the character designs and how detailed each of them are. I love it. Anyways, let's jump into the article here. So page 1, title, Super High School Level Illustrations and Talents Revealed in One Go. I like reading these Jinjo Jess translations because she actually like has speculations and such inside of her her translation. So let's read those too. DanganRonpa, beloved for its rising story, born from the imagination of Kodaka, Kazutaka, and idiosyncratic characters drawn by Kamatsuzaki Ryu, has become one of Spike Chunsoft's flagship series. The newest installment has a brand new story and setting, along with a new mutual killing game. In one go, the names and SHSL talents of the 16 students caught up in the killing game are revealed. In addition, Details about series mascot Monokuma and his self-proclaimed children, the Monokumars, will also be included. So she talks about the main protagonist being the SHSL pianist. That's right, my name is Akamatsu Kaede. I'm the SHSL pianist. Nice to meet you. Super look at appearing characters 1. What is Anami Rantaro's talent, which is the playboy guy that I was talking about. In this game too, just like in 1 and 2, there's a character whose talent is unknown, the SHSL question mark. His name is Amame, or did she mess up on that? Amami Rantaro. He gives off a flashy impression, but what could his special talent be? What if he's like the ultimate unlucky student? That'd be different. That'd be a flip-flop. Akamatsu Kaede is the protagonist of this game. She's voiced by we already know. Amami Rantaro, SHSL question marks. We still don't know. I want to know so bad. The new killing game that begins at this prison school for the gifted. The site of the new killing game has changed from Hope's Academy to the prison school for the gifted, with grass growing inside and dilapidated ambiance. Akamatsu Kaede, Amami Rantaro, and 14 other students will participate in a killing game. There have been various changes, such as showing multiple characters on screen during conversations and changing the font of the lines during the trial, as well as how they appear on screen. The bottom is just talking more about the special edition Takuden, which I went into last night here. Okay, I'm not going to jump into that. Top screenshot text, spoken by Kibo. I have memory functions, you know. I'll deal with your discrimination later. Caption text. Conversation scenes now use manga-style panels. Now that you can see the facial expressions of characters at the same time, the immersion will be stronger. So conversation scenes are going to use manga-style panels. So the panels that we saw in the end of the class trials. Ooh, I'm liking that. Middle screenshot text. Even though you say we should all work together, do you doubt that the mastermind is among us? Looks like they're already questioning that. Caption text. The theme of the school trials is lies. There will be times where if you dare to lie, you will advance the argument. Oh, a lot of you guys were saying that we were hoping that, like, you know, depending on if you lie or you tell the truth, kind of changes the outcome of the trial. So it kind of gives us more replayability for the game, which a lot of us kind of want, is more replayability, because I felt like 1 and 2 was kind of lacking in that department. So we'll see. We'll see if the outcome changes if you lie or if you're honest. Hopefully it does. Bottom screenshot text. What do you think? God has excellent reasoning abilities. So pages 3 and 4, which were 1, 2, 3, these two. So we have the SHSL Inventor and then the Supreme Lead. Oh, Supreme Leader. That translated a little differently. Love the Great Fanta. Excuse me, Panta. What? I foresee this becoming a fandom meme. That'd be cool. Super look at appearing characters too. Uma is surely popular with the ladies. Wink, wink. Also, why doesn't Kibo have a talent? With a cherubic face and looking like he hasn't got a bad bone in his body, I've got a feeling that Uma Kokichi will be hit with the ladies to go along with his SHSL Supreme Leader talent. So ladies, do you like Uma? Is he cute? Is he cute enough? Drop that down in the comments, let me know. The fruity carbonated drink in his hand stuck out to me as important. Then there's Gokugaru Ganta, looking like he'll be similar to 1's Ogre and 2's Owari and Nidai. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Yet despite his appearance, he's an entomologist. If he catches bugs like in this illustration, when he crushed them, yeah, I know, he was like, ugh, kill that bug. Then there's Kibo, introduced at the time V3 was announced and treated as if he were the protagonist. He has an Ohage-like antenna, but isn't a protagonist. It's a question there. An SHSL robot isn't really a talent, yet here he is, which is weird. Even she's questioning it. So we got those two down. So we have the SHSL cosplayer. We just saw her. Miku wig, love it. I knew it. I'm pretty good. I mean, Hatsune Miku is pretty mainstream, but you know, I dabble in the arts a little bit with anime and such, so kind of a little bit. And then we have the SHSL detective. The SHSL detective of previous games, Kirigiri Kyoko, which is why they showed that picture, so they're explaining it right now. So let's see what it's talking about here. I want to know. Who participated in the killing game in DR1, had the same talent as Shuichi, SHSL detective. Thanks to that skill, Kirigiri often played advisor to the protagonist. So will this guy do the same? Nagi Makoto. So it seems that Sahara might fulfill a similar role, which would be very helpful. At first, Kirigiri's talent was hidden as SHSL question mark, but as the story progressed, it was revealed that she was a detective. She contributed to solving the cases. And then in 2, we didn't have an ultimate detective. We just had fucking Nagito, and he just knew everything. He was just so observant that he had the case won and figured out by the beginning of the investigation. Super look at appearing characters 3 with suspicious names and designs. I can't stop doubting them. The first character to catch my interest was the SHSL detective. Yeah, I agree with that, because I mean his talent has already been used, so you know you kind of automatically compare her or him to Kirigiri, so I can agree with her on that. His talent seemed useful, but you can shorten his name to Final, so I doubt his connection to the prison school and am a bit scared. Have I said too much? Speaking of scary, Shinguchi Karikiyo with a face that looks cursed, it fills me with fear. The name Korikiyo seems like it showed up in a famous mystery novel and is very creepy. Along with these two are the beautiful girls Tsumugi and Tinko, who act as a tonic and put my heart at ease. I have to be very careful not to have too high of expectations for them, because you know what happens in DanganRonpa. If I become too invested in them, I'll be sad if they die. That's just the game that you have to play inside of the game. Is you are connected to these characters, and next thing you know it, they're gone. Anyways, one thing that I kind of want to point out is the SHSL astronaut has a shirt that's kind of like Nagito. So we have 2 people that I can compare to Nagito right now. So him, because of the design on his shirt, and he kind of reminds me of Hagakure a little bit. Like, he has that Nagito look, but he has the Hagakure personality, it looks like, from what we're seeing, you know, with the no shoes and such. And then we have, where are you? You, Montaro, that looks like just a Nagito character all along. And I mean, I even have a fan art that makes him look just like Nagito. It's pretty crazy. He just looks crazy. So who's going to be more like Nagito? Which one? I need to know. Alright, so we have the SHSL Maid. This is some Maid Deca shit right here. Also, I love that it's like, kill me. Nursery school teacher. So we'll look at appearing characters 4. Chief candidates to exit the stage first. 4 characters with suspicion hanging around them. Maid and nursery school teacher. They're both cute and seem likely to play the heroine role. But both their names are scary, with cut and magic and other dangerous kanji in their names. Are they really a maid and a nursery school teacher? But it's good that they're cute. By the way, Harukawa Maki and Momota Kaito were both shown in the initial images that were released, which we do remember. They seem like they'll be important to the story, I hope. But in DanganRonpa, people like that often die early, and we know that. Girls who seem like they'll be a heroine and attractive guys who seem like they'll be popular might be the biggest candidates to die first. Ooh, that's scary. I'm expecting the SHSL tennis player, Hoshi Ryoma, to start speaking English when he breaks down. Oh my god. That would be crazy. That would be super crazy. I already know where she's going with that. The Teru. We don't even have to go there. We don't even have to go there right now. SHSL magician and SHSL artist. Not art card member. It translated into something different. You guys were telling me that in the comments of the last video. Super look at appearing characters 5, not a witch, a magician girl. With her pointed hat, I originally assumed Himiko's talent would be SHSL witch, which I did too. But she's actually a magician. The dove and white tiger obeying her leaves quite the impression. Speaking of animals, there was a character in 2 who used them for the trick in his case, which I feel like she's probably going to be one of those characters that might die first, just because, you know, that talent is kind of popular. I kind of wanted to see that in past games, but we didn't get it. But we're getting it in this game, so it's cool. So we got Monokuma and the Monokumars, managers of the prison school for the gifted. So we have the red one, the yellow one, the pink one, the blue one, and the green one. The enemies who rule the prison school for the gifted. Monokuma, the mascot of Danganronpa and formerly the headmaster of Hope Speak Academy, who forced the students into killing games, though there is a new story and setting. Monokuma is being brought along and appears before Akamatsu, Kaide, and the others as the headmaster of the prison school for the gifted. In addition, there are 5 Monokuma robots called the Monokumars, who claim to be the Monokuma's children. And if you guys are like wondering why I'm like throwing up hand motions and stuff, I just do that when I read. They oversee the killing game at the prison school for the gifted. Through the leader, Monotaro, has been shown previously. This time all of the other members' names are also revealed. Okay, so she said that was a pain in the ass, but she gave it to us, and she is awesome for that. Jinjo Jess, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for this. Shout outs to you. I will be posting her link to this article if you guys want to read it in the description. But I'm excited. She's excited. I'm excited. We're all excited as DanganRonpa fans. I'm the most excited about the class trials because we're going to get new mini games, and I want to see how the conversations look. Because in that little trailer, the conversations looked awesome. I want to see that manga style conversation in action. I want to see it. I want to look at it. It looks like it is going to be more than a step above DanganRonpa 1 and 2, which excites me a lot. And the talents are super intriguing. I love every one of them. I love this character. Like, that's the thing about DanganRonpa. I can't hate a character. I love them already. Like, there's no character that's bad. Like, why? How do you do it? How do you do it? I've played so many other games, and there's always games where I hate characters all the time. I don't think there's not one game other than DanganRonpa that I haven't hated a character in. But DanganRonpa, I just love all the characters, even Ryota sometimes. Even Ryota sometimes. Sometimes Ryota. Just a little bit Ryota. I'm just kidding. I have no beef against Ryota. I know a lot of people ask me that. I have no beef. No beef. So this video was kind of just to elaborate on what we saw yesterday. I mean, we got to see the talents now. She talked about them a little bit, and we got a little bit more of a backstory on Monokuma's children and such. I didn't know we were going to get this much DanganRonpa V3 news. Hopefully tomorrow when the Hope arc comes out, we will get a little bit more of a tease for DanganRonpa V3, because I mean, that would be the perfect time to tease it, right? Right there, the last episode, the finale to DanganRonpa 3, the anime. Try to get those fans in there. Some of the people that I watch that do reactions on DanganRonpa 3, the anime, have not even played the games, or have only played like the first game and haven't played the second game, or they haven't played any of the games at all, and you know, they're just watching the anime. So this is a chance for them to kind of get back into the game, and if they want to, go play the first 2 games also, and Ultra Despair Girls. And I think why we should be pushing DanganRonpa as DanganRonpa fans is we want to be able to play this on as many platforms as possible, and without support from us, you know, buying the games and such. So I went out and bought the Steam versions of the game, even though I have them on Vita, because I wanted to support as many platforms as possible. Even if we could get like a PS4 remake or a remaster of DanganRonpa 1, 2, and Ultra Despair Girls, that would be awesome, Spike Chunsoft. I doubt that one would happen, but it would be awesome because I want as many people as possible to play this game, and we just need to support it as much as we can. So go out there, even if you don't have a good computer that could run, I mean, it's DanganRonpa. I don't think you really need an amazing computer to run the game, but even if you don't have an amazing computer to run the game, go out and just purchase the game on Steam. Show Spike Chunsoft your love, and they will make sure that we can have this game as many platforms as possible. And I mean, that's what I'm more hoping for. I mean, I want a PC release for this game day one, but I'm cool with the PS4 release. I don't think we're gonna get a PC release until like maybe a year or 2 after the game releases. We'll see how well it does on Steam, the first 2 games, and if we might get Ultra Despair Girls remaster, which I doubt because the sales weren't too good on Ultra Despair Girls, even though it was a great game with a great story. But yeah, that's all I gotta really say about this game. I'm kind of DanganRonpa V3 newsed out because, you know, I'm excited for the game. I want it right now, and to just be sitting here reading all this news is not really helping me. It's not really helping me because I'm just like, I want it even more now. I just want the game. Release it, please. And soon. As soon as you can. But anyways, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. More DanganRonpa V3 news on the way as it's released. Have an amazing day. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter and tweet me whenever you want if you have any news or anything. I will shout you out like I do all the time for all my other subscribers. Thank you guys. See you guys later. Have an amazing day. Deuces.
Hope will never die.